Hey, how you doing? My name is Patterson. I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Sounds of Knowledge. We're a school touring company. I also wrote a book called The 10 Commandments of the Stage. This is my personal mission. I plan and will change the music game. So part of that mission for me is basically I got to change the entertainers, basically the artists, the rappers, the singers, the pop groups, and I personally have been performing for over 30 years. I still perform, I'm still in the game, and that's what this book is all about. It's basically giving artists tips. I went to so many talent shows and the artists just really was sad because there's no artist development out there. So I figured YouTube would be a good place where I could give practical tips and also just pass some of the knowledge I've gained over the years. So I put that knowledge in a book, but I'm also going to use YouTube as a tool. So the artists that end up going out on my tours, they'll be equipped to do what I need them to do. And for my mission, basically, to change the music game. Alright, the first tip for this, and I'm going to do a series of these. I'm going to get as many in as I possibly can when I'm not traveling. I'll hop on and give you a tip. It's from the book. Commandment number 1. Commandment number 1 is, thou shalt practice, practice, practice. Now I go into some details about practicing and how to practice, but how you expect to beat out. You guys, there's so much competition out here in the music game. And some people just naturally good. I'm going to speak on rappers or hip-hop. Rappers tend to think if they just practice their lyrics and they get their flow down, that's enough. And no, it's not enough, because half the time people not even listening to the lyrics when they're out on the stage. I hate to bust your bubble, but half the time they're not listening. They're listening to the beat and they're listening to what you're doing. They're looking at what you're doing. So if you spend all your time just on the lyrics and not your performance, the performance of the piece is going to be boring. And that's what I run into. You know, the lyrics and the flow is pretty good, but most people could care less about what you're saying. They do care about what you're doing. So my suggestion is you practice. Michael Jordan. You can't get too much better basketball player than Michael Jordan. I say this in the book. Basically would practice. He didn't make his high school football. He didn't make his high school basketball team, but he practiced. Next year he made it, and then even after he would win tournaments or win games, he would still come back and practice. Same thing could be said about Tiger Woods. He could win a tournament, he still would be practicing. So I go into some more details about that, but guys, don't think just because you're good is not enough. You got to be great, and the only way you're going to get great is your practice. I heard Les Brown say this: practice does not make perfect. Perfect does not exist. Practice makes improvement. There you go. Practice makes improvement. So I'm going to wrap this up. First commandment of the book, first commandment of the stage is practice, practice, practice. Alright guys, I got to wrap this up. There's more to come. Feel free to hit me up. If you haven't got the book, this is it. You got to get the book to go on tour. But I'm also, if you never go out on tour, if you never get involved with what I'm doing, take these principles that I'm going to give to you, apply them to what you're doing, and I guarantee you, you'll up your value, you'll up your brand, and the sky's the limit. Alright, this is your boy Sir Rod. Peace.